Welcome back to Hockey Talks. I am Carl. That is Dave, and we are getting closer and closer to the NHL season beginning as preseason begins in a couple of weeks here. And the NHL and NHLPA is rolling out some new rules ahead of this season, which will most likely take place in the postseason, is where it's all going to begin. And then it'll carry on for the following season, the full season, the following year.
Yes.
They're going to make some changes to the salary cap rule in the playoffs, is what we have talked about before.
Some teams take advantage of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Tampa Bay, who was 18 mil over the cap
During the playoffs.
Yeah. Colorado did it. Florida has done it twice,
Mm-hmm.
especially with Matthew Tkachuk and Florida Panthers last year, and then being 5 million over the cap, which isn't nearly as bad as the 18 million Tampa was over,
Yeah.
but it was still over. So they played Matthew Tkachuk on long-term injured reserve until the playoffs,
Yeah.
right, where they got him back, and the rest is history. They won the Stanley Cup, just like everybody else did in doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're limiting that come this playoff 2026, and they are limiting it, so putting a salary cap on it so people can't do that anymore. And if there's going to be if you're going to put somebody on long-term injured reserve, they have to either, if you want that full amount, they have to stay on injured reserve through the playoffs as well now. They can't activate them in the playoffs. If you do that, you don't get the full amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the full amount. You're not allowed to take out that full amount off your salary cap. So you can add somebody else, right? So that's going to change a bit,
Yeah.
which is good.
It'll be more fair for across the board.
Absolutely. Like,
You can't tell me being 18 mil over the cap in the playoffs is fair.
yeah,
But
and not planned.
at the same time, there's nothing they could do about it because it wasn't
Absolutely.
written down, right?
It was a loophole, and all the guys who started it all were the Vegas Golden Knights,
Mm-hmm.
with Mark Stone getting put on
That's great.
the injured reserve at the beginning of the year, and then magically gets
Better.
back into the playoffs. Yep, full bore. Looked like you've been playing for months,
Yeah.
and they won the Stanley Cup back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll eliminate all that. And that'll be, I think, a lot more fair to everybody else trying to enter those playoffs and actually playing by the rules, which it was technically not breaking a rule,
Yeah.
but yet it was, right? So
Makes you think what the next loophole is going to be and if it's going to be that bad because that's a pretty bad one.
they're gonna find one. They are gonna find one, I'm sure. Like the salary cap increased this year, right?
Yeah.
So it can allow more, which, I mean, Florida last year was under what the salary cap was this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Florida probably didn't change much for them, but they can't do that anymore. Nobody can. So,
For the better.
for the better.
Yeah, we won't see teams be 5 mil, 18 mil, or anything like that over, and it'll be a little more, I guess, even playing field for these teams, and
Yeah.
maybe Edmonton can get the win then.
Third time's a charm, I guess.
third time
right?
the charm.
I mean, I don't know if Edmonton did that last year or not. I'm not too sure.
I
but
thought I heard something that they did, but I don't know.
they're trying to do something like that. Yeah, I think they were. But why not? You may as well. It's still illegal, and everybody else is doing it. You may
Yeah.
as well. But now nobody's
Throw Nurse on injured reserve. He's the guy who you'd be better without him, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know. He struggles in the playoffs, I think.
He struggles in general.
In general.
He's way overpaid.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
what's
I
holding
agree
their
with
team
that.
back.
Yeah, I agree. Like Nurse is what he's making
Something like that.
9 something.
8 something, 9 something, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty high for Nurse's skill
Mhm.
on that team, right? I mean he has some good moments, but 9 million a year. I mean I think that money could be spent a lot of different places, such as a goaltender, Edmonton. A goaltender. If we
Yep.
could find a decent goaltender.
Well, that's where the money is going.
Even half of that, right? But I mean, Stuart Skin, they're gonna pay him.
We know where that extra salary space is going to go for Edmonton.
Yeah.
George McDavid.
Yeah, probably, right?
How much does it go up this year again? 6 million?
Yeah, I think the new salary cap was, I just read that here, is 95.5. So it went up 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all McDavid's, I guess.
Yes. Went up 7. Just enough so he
Sign him
could
on at 20.
a 20. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty high.
Yeah.
Pretty high.
You think another team would pay 20 for him?
I think that seems high. Like rejected Edmonton, maybe 16, 17, I think was rejected. 20 mil? You think 20 mil maybe?
No, I don't think nothing. I'm just saying,
Maybe.
Do you think it would happen?
If somebody's desperate enough to get McDavid to their lineup,
Mm-hmm.
20 mil would be an unbelievable record breaking contract in the NHL. Um, is he worth 20 million? Some might say he is.
How much is the cup worth, I guess?
How much is the cup worth?
Because you plot him on a couple other teams where he's making a little bit more like that, 17
Yeah.
to 20,
Yeah.
and Colorado comes to mind, and they got a good chance to win the cup maybe a couple times in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they didn't. They won it back in 22 with Nathan McKinnon, so he already has a cup here. Connor McDavid does not.
Yeah.
So he might look for a spot if somebody's willing to pay him a lot more, like 20 mil, which is pretty high. But somebody's desperate enough, maybe Chicago. I don't know if they can afford 20 mil. I mean, they don't have too many high caliber players on that thing, so the salary cap should be enormous.
San Jose, that would be interesting.
San Jose, they have Malcolm Celebrini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
with Sidney Crosby. He's already taken a
Ooh.
deal. They want to get you're getting Malkin and they have Brian Rust. I think they want to try to trade Brian Rust.
Yeah.
Crystal Tang, which
Yeah.
I mean they're all getting older.
Yeah, that's an old crew already, hey?
It's an old crew already. Yeah, they need to start looking younger. Kyle Dubas has got some work cut out for him. I know he signed all those guys again when he first got to Pittsburgh. But I mean,
I wonder what the plan is with that,
You can see the age in that team.
Yeah, they're so
Right?
old.
You can see the age in that team. Like they need to start implementing younger guys in that lineup, right?
Yeah.
And find a good goaltender. Like Tristan Jarry, I'm sorry, but Tristan Jarry
He's
is
not
not a good goaltender. He's not a starting goaltender. They need to figure something else out there. But so far, because I think he did actually an AHL stint.
Mm-hmm.
For a while there, he got sent down to the minor leagues, and then he came back up, and he's still the same old goalie.
Like the whole team is just a write-off right
You
now,
know,
and they're just waiting for I don't know, like some player to come up or something. I don't know. It's weird.
they made that mistake because when they traded Marc-Andre Fleury, maybe he'll come out of retirement and go back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right.
He's
He's donezo.
He's already
He's no younger.
He's already gonna go play with Team Canada now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So,
Fleury?
Fleury.
Huh.
I don't probably like a third string. He mentioned he'd go play with Team Canada.
Fair enough.
That was pretty quick retirement there for us.
Yeah, right. School board already.
Yeah,
That's still
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it hasn't even been an off season.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Pittsburgh, yeah, definitely need to get younger guys in there.
Yeah.
Get a McDavid in there. Although he's been in the league for 10 years now. Too.
He's getting up there. Yeah, he's 20. Do you know how old he is? 29, 30? Something like that.
He's turning 30.
McKinnon just turned 30, so
Yeah.
McDavid's probably a couple of years younger than that.
Yeah. League for 10 years already.
Mm.
No Stanley Cup yet.
Will it come? Oh, who knows? It took Ovechkin a decent amount of time for him to get his first one, and since then he's only won once. So it's tough to do multiple.
Ovechkin got drafted in 2005. So, yeah, it took him, 13 years
Something like that.
to get a cup. 2018. 13 years. Wow. So,
They won in 2018. I thought you said Vegas won in 2018.
no, I was wrong. Vegas won in 20. No,
Oh, okay.
I could have got one. Maybe it was 2017 Washington won.
I stumped you.
Yeah, okay. I gotta figure that out yet. Somewhere around there. But Ovechkin was 10 plus years before he won his cup.
Yeah.
And he made sure he took advantage of that.
Oh yeah.
Partied for like months. Months and months.
That's what you gotta do. That's how you do
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah, it was fun to watch him win that cup. But, yeah. They're going to change the rules. We'll see if that actually makes any difference to who gets into the playoffs. I don't see it being that much of a difference, or the outcome in the playoffs. Do you think Edmonton would have a chance?
No,
No,
I don't think 5 mil is enough to.
5 mil.
They got completely dominated. 5 mil would be like that player would score the final goal of Game 7. But get like winning. How many games they win? One.
What, Edmonton?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
it
think
was
one.
just one. Maybe
So
it
it's
was
like
just
a
one.
$5 million. No, that's not enough. Tampa Bay though, 18 mil. That would be enough because that's like an extra three players almost, right? 3 6 mil players, one on each line. That's enough to really sink it in.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a lot over the salary cap. They made T-shirts and everything.
Yeah.
Saying 18 mil over because they
Really?
couldn't leave them alone about how far over the salary cap they went for the playoffs.
Just ridiculous though.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
How do you compete against something like that?
Yeah, when your team is that stacked up and you have extra 18 million invested in your lineup, might be pretty hard to beat. I mean, other teams could have done that.
Yeah.
They could have done that, right? But
and then the guy who goes and kind of cheats a little bit or works the system in Matt Kachuk goes and starts saying that Canada, the Four Nations was actually rigged.
That's ridiculous.
He said that we had a special whistle or something. It's like, oh man.
Okay, Matthew.
I think he's just getting some publicity or something, hey?
I don't know. You mentioned Jimmy Fallon somewhere on.
Yeah, he was on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Giving people something to talk about. His conversation with Jimmy Fallon was rigged.
Yeah. Planned that? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Matthew Kachuk, he didn't even play.
No, he's injured. From Four Nations, right?
Yeah, from Four Nations. Yeah, he got injured in
both the Kachucks.
Yeah, both of them were injured. Yeah, Brady did play in the final game.
That's a team I'm looking forward to seeing this year. Ottawa.
That is actually
Brady?
Absolutely.
Not just Brady, but you got to admit the guy plays hard, and I like him a lot more than Matt because Matt is just a little pest. Yeah. Brady, he seems to have a sense of maturity.
He's a pest too.
He is a pest, but
he's good.
You hear about him less, so maybe
he works hard. He worked really, really hard.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see that team thrive this year, which I think they will.
But I know a lot of people love the goaltender. They got to get somebody else in for that though.
For what, Ottawa?
Yeah.
Oh.
Allmark. Yeah.
Allmark's been there. Allmark's a good goaltender.
He's a good goaltender during the season.
True.
He is not a good goaltender during the playoffs. Look up his stats, man. He does not play well.
Yeah, he did not. He did play well for.
He's a skidder.
But he didn't actually. He didn't play well for Boston.
No. I mean, he played, and he may have won games, but not the ones that matter.
Yeah.
From what I looked up about him, anyways, if Ottawa wants to go far in the playoffs, they need a goaltender that can save the pucks.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're going against a team like Toronto, where they have so much of their power on their front line.
Yeah. You need to be able to have good goaltending to back you up, right?
Yeah.
But Allmark is good during the regular season. We can say the same about Hellebuck, though. Hellebuck, great in the regular season. Really good.
That's why I don't know why people are like. What would you rather have? Would you rather pay money for a good goaltender during the season or during the playoffs?
Playoff.
Like if somebody had an actual. I know, but that's so stupid. Because of course you have to get there, but it doesn't matter if you have the best goalie in the league or the worst goalie in the league. If you want to make the playoffs, get to it, you need to have more than a good goaltender.
Oh, absolutely.
And so usually, if you have an average goaltender, you can make the playoffs. Get in there. And then what matters is the playoff performance of the goaltender. That's why I don't get it. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, what do they think that? Like Hellebuck is just gonna all of a sudden start playing during the playoffs? He's not gonna play during the playoffs. He chokes. It's who he is. So, and I'm not knocking Hellebuck. I'm just he shouldn't be seen as this entity that's all of a sudden gonna start playing in the playoffs.
I haven't proven it yet.
I don't get it. I mean, maybe in the latter years because that's how goaltenders kind of work. Like Fleury. Yeah. Fleury, when he was mid-aged, a little bit younger, he was a little reckless in the playoffs. He didn't play very well. But he aged like fine wine, and he was better every single year. It's nuts.
Yeah, he's won a couple 3 Stanley Cups.
With Crosby,
Yeah,
those two thrived off each other.
Absolutely, and it's still good friends today. But yeah, you need somebody that's going to perform in the playoffs, right? And Hellebuck is not that guy. I don't.
So why are they paying him so much? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it. It doesn't work. It doesn't really work that way. It doesn't work like you can choose a goaltender that's good in the playoffs and not in the season. But it's so backwards to me because you'd think they'd opt for saving a bit on a goaltender that's met during the season and can perform when need be. Like Florida's goalie, Bobrovsky.
I was gonna just
To be
mention
honest,
Like,
you know,
do you think Bobrovsky's gonna get Hellebuck money?
he probably should
He should.
with that
He
performance.
should. Look at 2 years in a row and how solid he's been through the playoffs and the regular season.
Yeah,
Like, it never phases him. Never.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, me neither.
So, yeah, it's. I hope he had a minor glitch there. Everything went okay, but looks like everything's back on track. But Hellebuck gets paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
And Bobrovsky doesn't get paid nearly what Hellebuck gets paid. But he's an overall better goalie, I think, because he can perform in the playoffs.
And at least Winnipeg can make the playoffs.
Winnipeg can make
Because
the
that's
playoffs.
what matters.